And it's time for Lefties Losing It. Let's start with the entertainment world, and the latest production of Jesus Christ Superstar is underway, and this is who they've picked to play Jesus. Yes, they cast a black woman, Cynthia Erivo, to play Jesus. They're so brave when it comes to mocking or reimagining Christianity. They wouldn't do that with some other religions. Let's have a look at the performance at the Hollywood Bowl. Here is Cynthia with Adam Lambert, who played Judas. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Talking about being confused, let's check in on Joe Biden. He appeared at the National Bar Association Gala in Chicago, and he appeared lost right from the start. Look at him. This is the man the Democrats and the media told you was cognitively sound. Let's hear from the former president now. The speech started badly, and sadly, it only got worse from there.
Dominique Calhoun, and all of the other past presidents, including my friend Ben Crump. And thank you for honoring me with this award. It's a big deal. You're the reason that you got me started, not a joke. I've been doing this and I've been elected office for 52 years now.
Not a joke, folks. And here is Joe in shouty mode telling us what we already knew. He picked Kamala Harris because of her gender and her race.
And I was proud to ask Kamala Harris to run with me, be the first black woman to serve as Vice President of the United States. It was important. As president, I made the cause of civil rights and equality the foundation of everything I did.
And talking about Kamala, let's see this bizarre book promotion by the former vice president. Someone in Kamala's marketing team clearly hates her, because why else would you have her doing this?
Everyone thinks you've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach. But really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Who said that?
And Kamala is out there promoting the hell out of this book. Here she is with sacked late night TV host Stephen Colbert. And wowee, wasn't this a scintillating interview?
I like these kinds of ear pods that have the thing, because I've served on the Senate Intelligence Committee. I have been in classified briefings, and I'm telling you, like, don't be on the train using your ear pods and thinking somebody can't listen to your conversation. I'm just telling you, that's a little bit more secure.
Yes, she likes the ear pods with the thing and just the mad cackling. I've got to say, I have missed that mad cackling. I've missed the incoherent, meandering, pointless sentences as well.
I mean, there's a lot of personal stuff in the book. I mean, poor Dougie.
You're blowing the lid off of Doug? What's going on?
For example, my birthday's in October. The election's in November. You see where I'm going.
Kamala, believe me when I say I have no idea what you're talking about or where you're going. And frankly, I don't think you do either. I think every sentence for Kamala is a bit of a mystery. She doesn't know exactly where she's going to end up or how she'll get there. Let's get back to what she says was a highlight of her book, the personal stuff. Sounds enthralling.
Dougie kind of dropped the ball on my big birthday.
He didn't get you anything?
Oh, you have to read the book.
All right, just tell me the page. Tell me the page.
Can't wait to read that. Promises to be a real page-turner. But surely Kamala can answer this next question about who is currently leading the Democrats.
Who's leading the Democratic Party? I'm just curious.
There are lots of leaders. And
there's generally a leader of the Democratic Party. You know, like, oh, that's the leader of the Democratic Party. Who comes to mind?
I think there are a lot of, I'm not going to go through names because then I'm going to leave somebody out and then I'm going to hear about it. But let me say this. I think it is a mistake for us who want to figure out how to get out and through this and get out of it to put it on the shoulders of any one person.
Nice try, Kamala, but you cannot name a single leader. You cannot answer the simplest and most obvious of questions. And the Democrats are in such dire straits that you, the worst presidential candidate perhaps ever, you, Kamala, are still the front runner to be the 2028 candidate. Yep, the polls and even CNN confirm that the Democrat brand is complete garbage.
One of the reasons why there is no front runner, nobody wants to put anybody up at the top of their ballot list, is because at this particular point, the Democratic brand is in the basement. It is total and complete garbage in the mind of the American public.
Let's bring in Newsweek's senior editor-at-large and Article 3 Project Senior Counsel Josh Hammer. Josh, we'll start with Kamala. Her new book is sounds interesting. The state of the Democrats is even more interesting. They are rudderless, no clear leadership, with the most radical voices currently setting the agenda.
Look, I mean, who is going to read this book, first of all, Rita? I mean, literally, what is the actual audience for this? I'm sure, look, I mean, I published a book. I know a little bit about how the book publishing, process works. I'm sure there'll be some large left-wing NGOs, some, the Soros Foundation, groups like that will bulk purchase a bunch of copies. But, what, real American, what actual person out there in proverbial or literal flyover country in the middle of the country is actually going to run to the local bookstore or go to Amazon or some online vendor and actually purchase the book? I have no idea. I mean, this woman can literally not even finish a coherent sentence without sounding like she's just reading off a cue card. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be in whole chapters. I mean, to be clear, not that she wrote the whole thing herself there, but look, I mean, what does Kamala Harris want to do? I mean, she recently told Stephen Colbert that she has no intention of seeking the governorship of California and Sacramento. That's probably music to the ears, I would imagine, of most California Democrats who don't want to deal with anything close to that hot, stinking, flaming bag of garbage. But, she's really trying to stay in the public light. That's why one publishes a book after all. So I don't really know what she's trying to do, Rita. I don't really know exactly what her end game is. I suspect she might be trying to give it another go in 2028, which, frankly, again, as someone who wishes the Democrats nothing but the worst, I kind of smile ear to ear at that because it failed epically once and it will fail epically again if they're so stupid enough to try it.
That's precisely my prediction. I think she's looking at the polls. She is the front runner in the polls for 2028 as far as the Democrats are concerned, and she's delusional enough to give it another go.